Hey guys, it's Kip from Famous by Friday Pickleball. It is 17 degrees out today. That's about 10 degrees warmer than it was yesterday. There is snow, there's ice everywhere. I'm not going outside. So I thought I would kind of knock out some of the comments that you guys have left, kind of read them and answer them in this format. I thought that'd be kind of fun. And we'll see how it goes because I haven't read these yet. So I'm not sure how this will go. But we will see. I thought this would be kind of fun. So here we go. The first one is from Gas Hero. He writes, this is on the Flick F1 Terracore that I just did the review on. I think it came out last Saturday maybe. And it's simple. He just writes, he or she, I'm not really sure what that is, writes, 80 bucks is a steal. I love this paddle. This paddle is really good. I'm going to do maybe a comparison video coming up of the foam core paddles. And I really like the Flick a lot. It really does some cool things. And he's exactly right. 80 bucks is a steal. All right, next comment comes from 3Egger FPX. Sorry, I guess I could put my glasses on. 397. This is on the Pickleball Apes reviews. I did three of those. I really did two of those paddles. I did the E and the S. The V really, the 16 by 8 paddles really don't fit my game very much, so I don't review those because I just don't think it's fair to those paddles. I did hit it a little bit. It's very good. I loved all three of these paddles. So he writes, just getting into this. Love you guys' reviews. Very helpful. If I had one request to be the visual part of the review, to rip the ball with all the topspin, you drive why? Because it's kind of missing. The all-out drive is missing. That's kind of true. I'll kind of work on that. I like that. I try not to, I've gone less and less over time as far as hitting the ball a lot because I really don't want to see myself hit. I'm pretty sure that you guys really don't want to see myself hit. So I think it's cool that he does. I do want to show though, and I don't know if this comment may come up somewhere. I really show the whole parts, not all the parts, but parts of me hitting the paddle because I want you to know I do get out there and hit that paddle. I do know maybe there's some review channels out there that just show stock pictures and give a review. I want you guys to know I do spend time with these paddles. I do hit these paddles, and that's kind of the whole hitting idea. But I like that. Here, several months ago, somebody wanted shots of me blocking the ball, and so I've included that in a lot of the videos. So I think, yeah, driving the ball, I think that's good because we drive a lot now, and it's just as important as dropping the ball or resetting. All right. Robert Edwards, looks like 6928. I really should have worn my glasses. This is on the Flick F1. He doesn't respond to comments. Don't bother asking questions. Just saying. Well, Robert, you are right. I get really far behind on answering these comments. You are not wrong. I appreciate you watching. I said this is going to be a little rough because I haven't read any of these. I do get behind on this. I'm behind on reviews. I'm going to bounce into what the reviews are coming up. It's in the winter. It's so hard to kind of get out and get this done. And I also have other jobs. So I do apologize. I'm not making excuses. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Robert. But I hope you see this, and I'll try and do better. All right. Next comment. When is it going to be able? This is on the Flick F1. It is by, once again, I should have worn my glasses. Mug, Mughalkhan. When is it going to be available to buy? The Flick F1 is available to buy. It is out there. It's in the Body Helix Flick Sandbox area. This 16.5 by 7.5, I think will be coming very soon. The 16 by 8 is already on there. Check it out. And once again, that goes back to both versions. I'm not going to do a whole review on this again, but both versions, they're going to have just the Flick approved and the USAPA approved. One's for tournament players, sanctioned tournament players. One is for, just regular rec players, let's say. Both the paddles are exactly the same. You can kind of check that out on the review, but it's a cool little site. But one of them is already available. The other one's not in there. All right, this is from CZ8024. This is on the Flick F1 Terracore, and they write, I got a picture of a dog with their ears up, maybe metal-infused foam, and I'm guessing they are asking about maybe the future of foam. It could be. I think we're really in the infancy of where this is going to go. I don't know as foam is the answer, but I love it that the companies are kind of thinking outside the box and trying new things. Maybe metal infused is the. Maybe you should, yeah, get your paddles out there. Try something new. I like everybody's trying something new. I do kind of love that, and I hope we even see more of that. Another comment on the Flick F1 Terracore. This is from, I'm going to spell this, Moematza, Momatza 8364. And they ask, more power than the Ripple or the 611-24 power paddles? I haven't tried the new 611-24 power paddles yet. They are in the queue. So I don't know. I can't answer that. As far as the Ripple, I said I might do a little comparison on this coming up. It has more power than the Ripple, and it's more controllable. That was pretty short. Short and sweet. Okay, maybe just a couple more of these because I may do this more often. I actually kind of like this. This is just a bunch of applause. I like that. From Tachi. Somebody must be out front. My dog's up here with me. He's very excited about something right now. Just a bunch of applause on the Flick F1. I like that. So let's see if I can jump to some more here. Let's go here. All right, this is on the Carbon Pickle Max. Sorry that my dog is barking. Cooper, come here, baby. Libby DeRosa, 7290. This is on the Carbon Pickle Max paddle review. That's been some time ago. I'm trying to remember what they ask, where would you put the lead tape? I always put the lead tape at the same spots. Now, when I test, I try not to change the balance on these because I want to test the paddle kind of as it is, but I am kind of a 5 o'clock. That's where I put the tape on my paddles normally because I'm a little flicky out there. That's just my personal taste. That's where I would put it. If I recall, though, that paddle was quite heavy. I'm not sure if I would load it up with a lot more lead tape. You know what? Libby, experiment with this. What's cool about lead tape is you can take it off, move it around, see what you want. I think that's my most popular video that I ever did was the lead tape and where to put it and what it does. It depends on your style of game. If you're a two-handed player, like you grab Riley Newman's paddle and pick it up, man, it drops to the floor because he's got layers of lead tape out here. Well, that doesn't fit my game very much. You know, my game's different. But you know, and you look at Ben Johns, all four corners, or who, you know, Anna Lee. It's a specific thing. But if I remember right, that paddle was pretty heavy to begin with. Experiment a little to see what you think. All right, this paddle. Well, they didn't even write any comment there, so all right. Another just applause. I like that. Keep the applause coming. Okay, this is all right. This is on the Ace Heart paddle. That has been quite some time ago, so we'll see. This is from Socks Up, and they write, new to pickleball. I'm on a coaching break to develop some skill and knowledge. The coach has a few different bats for us to try. The Ace Heart would be my chosen tool. Instantly felt good in my hand, had better control, and enabled me to defend a lot easier. We'll have to ask Coach if he has plans to see it. Interesting. The Ace Heart is not a bad paddle. I'm trying to remember which one that is, if that was the thin version. That's the problem with doing this live. I liked all of the Ace paddles. I think the Ace Heart was the thin version. I might be wrong. They had the Ace Spade and the Ace Heart. They're all good paddles. I like those a lot. That's an older review. I am very sorry. I'm not going to come up with that off the top of my head. Welcome to pickleball. Glad you're here. Welcome to the addiction that is pickleball. All right. Another question on the... Okay, this question is from Carol Halligan, -8 or X8W on the CPX Ultra. This is the thicker one that was kind of heavy. Just received this as a gift. What is the long strip of paper that came with it? It's in a separate plastic bag. Okay. All right, Carol. That is it is a edge guard that goes all the way around the top of the paddle. A lot of companies are sending that with it. That is very cool. It's nice that CPX included that with it. CPX has really come a long ways. That was Carbon Pickle for a long time, and they've come out with some very cool paddles recently, and that's a good paddle as well. I really like that paddle. So yeah, that's what the long strip of it. You can just put it over the end. It just goes right over the end. If I remember correctly, that is what came with that paddle. All right, let's just do one more. I know you guys are probably, this is a lot. All right, this is from, well, I'm going to spell it S-T-R-A-L-E, no, I'm sorry, S-T-R-A-T-E-L-Y-Z-E 2095. This is on the Pro-Kenix Black Ace. It has a lot of competition except in one area which should not be minimized. Their line has the best tennis elbow and shoulder protection in the industry. I bought the new LG after some tungsten tune-up. It is respectable. I would default to the protection it delivers. This is a great comment. Pro-Kenix, you're right. Everybody I think's migrated to Pro-Kenix along the way, has done so because of a tennis elbow issue and a little bit of vibration. That's a great comment. I wanted to like this paddle so much more. So Katrina, that's in the videos with me, hits with the original Black Ace, and she is still looking for a paddle. What she's going to go to next. I know a lot. I got a comment right after I put this paddle review out. Somebody else was looking for their paddle as well. Katrina's still looking. Yes. I did put lead tape on my paddle when I reviewed it as well, and it did make it a little better. No. Unfortunately, no. It just wasn't very good. Oh, here's a comment on shoes. All right. This is from Jason Burr. Jason Burris 4426. Next time I do this, I will. And he's actually replying to somebody's comment on here. This is on the K-Swiss Express Lite pickleball shoe review. I purchased these used when they were first released. Within the first month, tread was almost gone. By 45 days, it was slick as a baby's bottom. This was from play, maybe 6 hours a week. I'm on the court a lot too, so I understand this as well. We really go through shoes fast. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Hopefully they will honor that. Hopefully you can get because that's pretty fast. 45 days. It's not even 2 months. It'd be super nice if they honored something with that. I'm not sure what their outsole warranty is. I really like those shoes a lot. They're right down on the floor to my left. I like those shoes a lot. Okay, one more, guys. One more. Another Pro-Kenix Black Ace comment. This is from Rafael Ramos 4864. There is no sense wait. Okay. There is no sense wait for exceptional paddles when USA demands too much limits. I think I understand that. USAPA is there. I would like to see this resolved. That's the shortest version I can go with there. I did a review with a bunch of different paddles from 2024 and showed the CAT scans of them and the makeup of the interior of the paddles. USAPA needs to get their act together. And I said that in that video, and I'm going to say it again. There's got to be a better way. There's got to be a way. PGA did this in golf. Tennis at USA. We will everything. NASCAR. I mean, come on. Everybody has. Not that I'm a NASCAR fan, but everything has structure I think maybe this game, once again, I'll go back to this game, is in its infancy, and it just you're right. Something needs to be taken care of there. I said I'd do one more. Let me throw a bonus in here because that was, I'm not really sure if I got to the bottom of this question. I apologize if I didn't. Here is one on the Gearbox Pro Power Elongated and the Pro Control Elongated. Pro Power is no longer with us as of this year. It's got delisted. Go back to the USAPA. This is from Thorazine 0076. All right, I like that. I'm a 3-5 player, wore a forearm compression brace and wrist brace, and used Hexacore on a Vatic Pro. Tried out the Gearbox Control and Power Elongated, settled for the Control, and got rid of my braces. I feel like a 4.0 with is in reach. Love this racket. Yes. I'm going to just say yeah. That wasn't really a question, but yes. If we touched on the Pro Kenix paddles, the Gearbox are very arm friendly and user friendly. They're very comfortable to use. They have a nice soft feel, nice soft touch. I'm glad. Father Time's undefeated. We're all going to have braces. We're all going to have, Advil becomes our breakfast. But this is good when you can get out there and swing freely. We'll go back to, how to be a better player is to free your mind and swing freely and go after your shots. You can't do that if you're in pain. And this is just that's a great. I'm proud of you. I'm glad that you're out there, Thorazine. I'm glad those are good paddles, Gearbox, and you'll probably likely become a Gearbox loyalist because they're so different than any other paddle. Listen, you're gonna like those paddles. You're gonna enjoy it. I'm glad you're out there. I'm glad you're getting to play. I like Vatic paddles too. He touched on Vatic, but if you want a softer feel, and I do kind of like softer paddles in a way. You can't. The Gearbox are going to be nice and comfortable on your arm. They're very. In fact, the sound is totally different. The dwell time's totally different. Very, very, very cool. So, all right, I'm glad you're out there playing. All right, guys, I will come back with more of this. I kind of enjoyed it actually. A couple of comments were a little rough on me, but that's okay too. I don't really mind that. I'll give you an idea of what's coming up next. Got the Carbon True Foam. This is going to be out very, very, very soon. Got the Pro XR Prototype. This is 2025 version of this paddle. This is going to be out very soon. The Project 008's in the tour shape. I've got the 16 millimeter and I think this is a 13 millimeter. But no, that's the bigger one. I've got both of them, so I'm going to do those probably both at once. The Proton, I kind of held this up a minute ago, but the Proton Series 3, the Flamingo, Project Flamingo, very good paddle. I like this a lot. I've already hit with it a little bit. The Honolulu Pickleball Company, the J2 Ti Plus. I reviewed the J2 Ti a few weeks ago, a few months ago maybe. I'm very excited to get this. This is with the Gen 3 core, with the flexible core. I am excited to get out and hit this. I expect really good things from this. Already got the grip on, ready to go. And as you can see, I've already hit the Proton Series 1. It doesn't take long to mark these up, but this review is coming as well. This is the Type A. This is the thin version. You can see I've already weighted. Once again, we'll go back to that weight question. You already see where I weighted on this paddle, and you can already see where it's hit a lot. But those are the reviews that are coming soon, and I'm gonna try and get those out in the next couple of weeks. Once again, it is so cold outside. I'm stuck inside because of the snow, honestly. So I'm gonna try and get those out very soon and kind of let you guys, in on these too. So, and I'm sure there'll be a couple more new paddles coming on the way, and we'll get those out. I've got a couple of bag reviews to come. As I look over there, there's kind of a little stack of things that I need to get done, but I'm going to get it out quick as soon as I can. And I may do this again. I like this a lot. I'm anxious to hear your comments on this. This is something new I thought I would try, and because I treasure your comments. And whoever said that earlier, I forget who it was, that I don't answer. It's not that I don't answer them often enough, and you're exactly right. So that's great. I'm glad you called me out on that, because I need to do better. But I kind of like this because everybody gets to hear the answers and hear kind of what I'm thinking, and I hope you liked it as well. All right, guys, spring is really here. just not here. So I hope you're going to get out and play, get out and play soon. But still, summer's coming. Let's get out and play the game we love. All right, guys.